Greg Archer with MovieWeb. It's wonderful to connect with you, Miss Minnie Driver.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, and congrats. You are really fabulous in this. It's
Thank you.
riveting to watch. So there you are in full makeup, the first time as Elizabeth I. You look in the mirror. What comes to your mind? What are your thoughts in your transformation?
I mean, really, that a huge amount of the heavy lifting had already been done for me. That the hair and the makeup, the wigs, the makeup, the clothes, they did so much of the work of creating this character. Because you cannot wear all of that and not look at yourself in the mirror, and you are so altered. I was so far away from me, Minnie, which is what you want as an actor, and so convincingly this other person, that it was just the best starting off point to begin filming. Every day I got to actually see her appear in front of me, and there would just be a moment of sort of settling in to the Queen. She met me every day.
I love that. I love that. You and Samantha Morton are both Oscar nominees and powerful actresses. What was it like having Samantha as a screen partner? Describe that experience.
Brilliant to have two exceptionally strong women who are still interested in being actors at this point in their careers, to be in really well-written scenes where there are stakes and where the power seems to be shifting and nobody really, nobody knows exactly what's going on and lots is implied. It was, colorful and powerful, and it was a treat.
I bet. I'm watching this and I'm thinking there could be a whole series on just Elizabeth. Would you love that?
I would love it. I can't even tell you how much I would love it. It would, to get to be with her every day. And that sounds funny, but she really is she is someone that you could spend a lifetime trying to figure out and enjoying playing. I think it would be a beautiful show. I would watch it.
I would totally watch it.
Right.
Definitely in a minute. Elizabeth was in her 20s when she first came to reign. So what would you may have been asked this, what would you tell your 20-ish year old self now?
I would really encourage her to worry less, but to also know, in general, to worry less, but also to not take things for granted and to not believe that the things that are in place when you're 20, to really try and see past the hubris of youth. I would love it. I could go back and say that to my 20-year-old self, which is enjoy all of it, but just know there is kind of a clock that's ticking. So don't get in the weeds about stuff that really doesn't matter. Be that people, places, or things.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that. So what do you think, if you were to flash forward 20 years, what do you think that Minnie Driver would be telling you today?
You are still so young. Do everything. Do everything that you're physically going to be challenged by doing when you're a little bit old, 20 years on from now. Like, keep surfing, keep skiing, keep hiking and walking and enjoying everything. And remember that relatively, you are young.
You are young. It's right. It's inside. I love mini questions. A lot of people love mini questions. Your podcast. It's so great. And those questions are so amazing. Who would be a great guest star? Who's a guest star you've been jonesing for?
Oh my God. I mean, there are so many. Like, I would love Kimmel to come on my show. I would love to talk to him. I would love to talk to Michelle Obama. I would love to talk to Oprah. Those are some dream guests. But also like musical artists like Taylor Swift, Charlie XCX. I mean, there's a bunch of really the young musicians right now who are so influential and so powerful to this younger generation. I'd love to ask them about how they see the world.
I love that.
And what's informed them.
I love that. Well, I'll wrap up with the question you ask people, one of your 7 questions. What person, place, or experience most altered your life and why?
Most altered my life. Like my life was most altered, I think, when I became famous. So it's probably everyone, Gus Van Sant, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, a producer called Chris Moore, who all believed in me and believed that I should be in Good Will Hunting when there were other people who didn't believe I should so much be in it. And it really changed my life in a lot of ways that were extremely painful, and obviously in ways that were immeasurably amazing, because I've gotten to have a career for 30 years, and that movie still brings a lot of joy. So that really was a hugely influential, pivotal moment in my life.
Absolutely love that. Thank you for sharing that. And thank you for what you bring to the second season. It's quite riveting indeed.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.